Sure, the world is a beautiful place with nice places like the Bahamas beach where you'd like to enjoy the afternoon sun and the Miami Ocean you'd love to cruise. There are, however, some places a sane person wouldn't want to be. In this video, we are counting down 10 dangerous places in the world today. Watch to find out which is the most creepy in our top 3 picks for today. Number 1. Camden, New Jersey. Many violent crimes occur around the world, but in Camden, New Jersey, this crime occurs regularly. 1 in every 1,000 residents is exposed to disastrous crime and possibly death. Think that's shocking? Well, a number of these crimes had needed the involvement of the FBI. It has seen more than 1,895 violent crime cases. Within the United States, Camden is the most dangerous place to be. Number 2. Sinabung Volcano, Indonesia. Mount Sinabung might be argued as the most dangerous place on Earth, and the big volcano has a part to play in it. The landscape has not always been like that because people lived around it. However, the mountain awoke in 2010, spewing hot gases, fire and ashes, and rock into the air and surrounding areas of that volcano in Indonesia. Thousands were injured, with more than 25 people reported dead in the incident. The Sinabung is the only volcano on level 4 alert and entirely off limits to anyone. Number 3. Bermuda Triangle. The Bermuda Triangle is not so strange, as we have countless heard about this hotspot out of curiosity. As a famous mysterious land, also referred to as the Devil's Triangle, it is responsible for the mysterious disappearance of people across the world. The Devil's Triangle is bounded by Miami, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico. This place is known for the sudden disappearance of certain big ships, choppers, and airplanes. It's reported that these disappearances occurred without a single distress message from these ships and planes. Number 4. Juarez Valley, Mexico. This landscape or valley is a cutout 40-mile stretch from Ghost Town and Cotton Field. This land is just some stone's throw away from the 18-foot US border fence. It's well known as the Murder Valley and currently feared as the deadliest place on Earth. This used to be a town with over 40,000 people. The community currently has below 5,000 people who are constantly in fear. The area is run by different cartels, always fighting over territory. The murder rate is consistently high and still raging. This town compares to a horror movie scene filled with a desolate nation. Number 5. Lake KIVU. This lake is located between the Democratic Republic of Congo and Rwanda in Africa. It is about 2,700 miles wide and it covers a very poisonous secret. Below the lake lies 2.3 trillion cubic square feet of methane, alongside 60 cubic miles of carbon dioxide that's trapped below the surface skin of this lake. If these gases were mistakenly released from these traps, they would rapidly spread a smoky, lethal cloud of these gases around all the surrounding area. This would mean thousands of deaths for residents in the area. Number 6. San Pedro Sula, Honduras. The San Pedro Sula is the center of exchanges for drug and human trafficking. This leaves the street and community open to firearms and weapons that turn the city into a slaughterhouse. It's the second largest city right in Honduras, however. Since it claimed a title of the most dangerous city in 2013, there has been many street murder and homicide that leaves you always defenseless. As the most violent place on Earth, San Pedro is a place you don't want to be. It's labeled as the murder capital of the world. Number 7. Mount Hua, China. This area is known for its serenity and peace around the area. It's one of China's holy places to be in. However, the mountain is also known for its very deadly bat. The climb up the mountains is not an easy feat, as it is steep and can discourage all sorts of climbers. Unless you're an adrenaline-induced climber looking for a newfound adventure. The bridges are shabbily dragged into the mountain, while with the loose chain you can hold while climbing. Locals report that more than 100 people die at this mountain a year. And to our amazing top 3 picks for you. Number 8. Snake Island, Brazil. About 93 miles farther away from Sao Paulo is a land that is well petrifying and also referred to as the most dangerous place on Earth. The Snake Island is a very dangerous place to be, and no humans are generally allowed to be. This land has the highest population of deadly and very venomous snakes, which make it quite impossible for there to be any safe spot in the area. Number 9. Madidi National Park, Bolivia. At first glance, this park seems like the most wonderful place to be, but it is not so glittery. This park houses one of the most venomous and dangerous faunas around the world. You can suffer from many symptoms by simply touching or any of these organisms, which are quite rampant in Madidi National Park. These organisms can instantly cause dizziness, lightheadedness, and worst case, death. But that doesn't scare most tourists who wouldn't budge when they want adventure. If that's you, always stay safe during your visit and be less touchy. Number 10. Danakil Desert, Eritrea. It's hell on earth. This desert has an average temperature of 90 degrees all year round, which is far too much of a living hell already. But that's not the only harsh feature of this place. The Danakil Desert has a place called the Danakil Depression, where 3 platonic plates join to form a depression. As small volcanoes dominate the surrounding floor, and at late night, it continuously spews flaming magma, which is a beautiful but dangerous sight. If you liked today's video, click the subscribe button for a timely update about our next surprising discovery video. Also, leave a comment on which of these places you dread the most.